It's there! Against all the odds! Celebrations out on the pitch!
And yeah, it's white and green, you know what I mean. And maybe the time is right for us to back our team. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down and don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNF tonight, tonight.
And what a beautiful sight I've just seen.
And yeah, it's Champions League and you know what we need. And maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down and don't be
Good afternoon and welcome to a very wet South Wales. I'm Stuart Bloor, joined by Sam Wood. Hello Sam, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you, Stuart. We're back from Florence and we brought the weather with us because torrential downpour on Thursday before the game and a torrential downpour this afternoon during the game.
Yeah, 3 days ago we were in Italy, of course, the New Saints playing in the UEFA Conference League. Here we are, back to the bread and butter of the JD Cymru Premier. But the common denominator is mein Bwrw Glaw. It's raining today, like it was in Italy on Thursday.
Yeah, not ideal conditions to play in on a grass pitch, but it should make for a very good game this afternoon as we look to climb the table. We've got a fair few games in hand to play. This is one of them, so let's see how we get on today.
And Andy Dyer's side doing very well at the moment. 6 straight defeats after promotion last season, but they've picked up some points, haven't they? 2 wins and a draw in the last 3 games.
They certainly have, yes. So they're coming into this game with a bit of momentum, and they did well against the New Saints in the Welsh Cup last season, didn't they? They went 1-0 up before eventually going on to lose, but yeah, it's by no means going to be an easy test.
No, and certainly the rain will be a leveller, no doubt, as well. And it is the New Saints kicking from left to right, if you're watching on your screens. Or you could be listening to TNS Radio, of course. We're underway here in South Wales. The New Saints on the road of Briton, Ferry, Llansamwel. Leo Smith robbed there early by Walters. And it's Briton Ferry who get the ball into the penalty area over everyone, bounces a number of times, kept in though on the far side. No, it isn't. It's out for a throw into the visitors. And you will have seen the lineups already, of course, on your screen. But for those who are listening to us on TNS Radio, it's Connor Roberts, Jordan Marshall, Jack Bodden, Adrian Cheslovich, he's captain today, Dan Williams, Rem Otte, Jordan Williams, Ben Clark, Leo Smith, Danny Davis and Ash Baker. And it's Otte on the attack now, goes for goal, straight at the goalkeeper though on that occasion. And on the bench, Oliver Karolak, Josh Pask, Brobble, McManus, Redmond, Bradley and Nathan DeFaro. Pretty strong lineup there when you consider Craig Harrison has made changes as we would have expected him to anyway. But still an experienced side. And it's good to see Otte as well in the team. We had a little chat with him when we were in Italy. It's Jordan Williams down the right-hand side as well to get ahead of Jenkins. Ball into the penalty area, just in front of Otte though. And that one will be out for a corner there. There was a touch. Another chance for the New Saints. Early action.
Yeah, you mentioned Otte there. He's been heavily involved in the early stages of this game, hasn't he? And scored his first goal for the New Saints against Newtown a week last Friday. So he's raring to go in this one, no doubt. Yeah,
less than 2 minutes on the clock. That's played short there to Marshall. He just managed to keep it in off the head there of the New Saints player Leo Smith and straight into the arms of Reece Wilson, the goalkeeper. And the home side lineup as Reece Wilson, Lewis Bates, Alex Gammon, the captain, Chris Evans, Kieran Williams, Tom Price, Tom Walters, Ryan Bevan, Jasper Payne, Jamie Ricard and Kian Jenkins as the rain continues to fall. I think if it carries on like this and look at the sky, there's a good chance we could have a very wet pitch by the end of the game.
Yeah, let's hope it's not waterlogged because, well, early chance there for Briton Ferry goes across the face of goal. Doesn't cause Connor Roberts too many problems, but as you say, yes, let's hope this pitch can hold water well because it's really tipping it down at the moment.
I should have brought my fishing rods, could have had a dabble at half-time on the pitch. I think we will have tools, without a doubt.
Well, I don't think you'll have to wait until half-time, Stuart. Maybe give it 10 minutes and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I was being ambitious there, I think, half-time. Otte is down the right-hand side, tried to play the ball into the players alongside him, but it's still with the New Saints. Smith down the right-hand side. Williams back to Smith. Williams again. Now it's Smith once more on his right boot into the box, headed out by Evans. Now it's a chance for Briton Ferry to push on. Great run down the left-hand side there. It's the number 20, but the flag goes up against Payne as the rain gets even heavier. Someone's turned the tap on.
I did think that one looked offside, so glad to see the flag go up there. No VAR tonight, of course, as there was on Thursday. But yes, well, this is getting very, very crazy now in terms of weather.
And the only thing I'm thankful for is the fact that we are under cover, very open in front of us, but at least the wind is going that direction as opposed to straight into our faces.
Yeah, if you remember, well, the long-range effort there from Jordan Williams goes over the crossbar, but if you remember back to our visit in February in the Welsh Cup, there was over 1,000 people there that night, wasn't there, standing all around the ground. I don't think you'll find too many people brave enough to stand outside in this at the moment.
No, I think pretty much everyone except the cameramen, the players and the officials are well under cover at the moment, although Craig Harrison and Andy Dyer are both on the edge of their technical area watching what's going on. It's a goal kick that Wilson takes to the right of his 6-yard box, and that's where the bulk of the players are gathered. Doesn't even make the TNS off, then it is hooked forward. It's a good header back there. So Davis, who got the head back to Roberts. Connor Roberts and his new friend David De Gea, if you've seen our social media platform videos over the last couple of days or so.
Yeah, he was trying to get the shirt, wasn't he? Hung around for a while after the game.
He wasn't going, was he? He was going to stay there.
He managed to get it. Fair play to Connor Roberts. Had a great game. Didn't actually see who was awarded the Player of the Match award for that game, Stuart, but if it wasn't Connor Roberts, I'd have been very surprised. So yeah, all-round good evening for Connor on Thursday.
Yeah, just disappointing, of course, with the 2-0 defeat. But when you think being up against a team like Fiorentina, you have to be realistic, of course, going into those type of games. And it was a great performance. So when we spoke to Craig Harrison after the game, I said, what's your overriding emotion? And he said, I'm very proud of the players. And I think he hit the nail on the head there.
Absolutely, yes. I think a lot of people were expecting a much more comprehensive victory for the home side, weren't they, before the game? So keeping it down 2-2-0 was a very impressive result in our first ever league phase game in the Conference League, and it gives us plenty of things to build on as we look forward to the next 5 games and try and qualify for the knockout phase.
Yes, the New Saints are the first Welsh League club ever to get past the qualifying rounds and into a league phase stroke a group stage game. Williams chases that one down the right-hand side. Is dispossessed, though.
You see, there's a lot of water on the pitch already.
There's a lot of water already, isn't there? Yeah. Well, Jenkins played that forward. It is out of play.
We'd better hope it stops raining soon, or we might be heading home earlier than we thought.
It might be a cancelled game. I hope not, with all the fixture congestion that we've got. But Sam, I said just now, looking up at the clouds, well, I don't know if they're clouds. It's like one cloud, isn't it? It's one big grey cloud from one side of the horizon to the other. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere soon. And even in the time we've been talking, we've now got a pool just in front of us. And if I had my rods, I think I'd just be fishing a light ledger, looking for some roach in the margins. Any anglers listening, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely, yes. It's very flooded. If you just look at the pitch down in front of us, the amount of water that's on the side of the pitch. So yeah, let's hope this rain stops sooner rather than later.
It is actually retreating into where we are now, so we're getting quite well, as well as the New Saints continue to push forward, ball over everyone, and it will be out for a throw-in on the far side to the home team. And thank you for listening to us this afternoon on TNS Radio, and thank you for watching the action on TNS TV, brought to you in association with Henstone Distillery and Planet Hippo. And of course, we always give a big shout out as well to our shirt sponsors, rukgroup.com, and everyone who sponsors the club, whether it's a big high profile sponsorship like the front of the shirts, or whether it's in some other way. We do appreciate everyone. You're all part of the club, you're all part of this adventure that we're on at the moment. And one down as far as the European games are concerned, 5 cup finals to come, starting with Astana, and we're at home, although we're away, because it's being played at Shrewsbury's Crowd Meadow.
Yeah, tickets are on sale now. They went on sale yesterday, so get yours now. Don't miss out on 3 historic matches coming up between now and Christmas. Astana, Djurgården and Panathinaikos all to look forward to.
Yeah, 3 big games. As the rain eases off, I think Noah can take it easy, carry on building that arc, and Maybe a little bit more rain later, but at the moment it's raining, but nowhere near as heavy as it was just now.
No, but still a big puddle in front of us down here.
Well, I think when we do our 5 talking points article, the rain might feature in there somewhere.
I think it's got to at some point. It's obviously had a big impact on the early stages of this game.
It's a free kick though to the home side. It's just outside the penalty area. It's right of centre. Well, I say just outside, probably 6 yards maybe, but certainly someone with a good boot on them can test Connor Roberts from there. The new Saints wall. Bryn Markham-Jones happy with that. 4-man wall inside the penalty area. So left-footed, beats the wall, but over the crossbar, and I think 1 or 2 fans thought that might have been in the back of the net because it did land on the roof of the net, but not inside it.
Yeah, Tom Walters, I think it was with that one. It wasn't too far away.
I think Roberts had that one covered though. All in turquoise this afternoon, Conor Roberts, and orange gloves. Whereas his counterpart at the other end, all in a grey, Reece Wilson. The new Saints in a familiar green and white hoop shirts, green socks, green and white socks should I say, and green shorts. Briton Ferry, all red with white trim. And they have the ball right now in the TNS off, and you can see already the conditions are beginning to have an effect. Jordan Williams looked to race through there, but he wasn't able to take the ball with him. Now it's Chestovic down the left-hand side, ball played in, cleared off the line there. Great attempt. Then it's another one from Clark, just on the edge of the penalty area. And I think under different conditions, well, Jordan Williams would have been through on goal. We know his pace, we know his finishing ability. He went and the ball stayed still, but the New Saints did keep possession. In the end, though, it was Clark who played that one straight to the keeper, but it was cleared off the line as well. So an early intent from the New Saints. Davis to Baker, back to Dan Williams, and then with Roberts just inside the penalty area. Price thought about closing him down. The keeper has time though and swept out on the left-hand side to Bodenham. Now it's back with Briton Ferry again. Down the right with Walters. Ball out to play. And it is a goal kick to the New Saints. Roberts places the ball down to the right of the 6-yard box, plays that one short to Davis, hooks it forward, and that's a powering header there from Evans against Jordan Williams. Ball drops to Otte though. He needs some support, and the ball doesn't even reach Baker, who's bundled over there by Payne.
There's a big impact there when Ash Baker went down. He's calling it off.
I think the referee's calling this one off. The ball did not even get through there to Baker. He was bundled over, and I think we're going to see a premature conclusion to this game. The two captains have been called together, Chestovic and Gammond. As the referee, you could see from his decision there, the ball didn't even get through to Baker, did it? Then there was just a little challenge, and he went over. And
he's having a word with both captains to see what they want to do.
I don't think that this game is going to continue.
You would be very surprised at this stage whether the referee will take the teams into the dressing room, delay the game to allow the pitch to dry out a little bit.
By about Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yes, it all depends on the forecast for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, I can't see this going anywhere now. I can't see this going anywhere. The referee, Bryn Markham-Jones, has spoken to the captains. He's now speaking to the two managers, Andy Dyer and Craig Harrison there. I don't think you need to be a fly on the wall to understand the conversation that's going on there. It's all about the conditions. It's all about the pitch. The captains have joined them.
Well, it's a lengthy discussion.
Yeah. And at this moment in time, it's been Markham Jones doing all the talking.
I think Craig Harrison wants to continue. As you would expect, having made the lengthy trip, but expenditure, obviously the overnight stay as well.
Yeah.
It's obviously always a risk when you have a grass pitch. There's not too many around now these days in Wales, is there?
No.
Most teams have...
Carnarvon is still grass, isn't it?
To
And
4G.
most of them are moving that way. Haverfordwest County are in the process of doing that, aren't they?
They certainly are, yes. Undergoing renovations right now, aren't they? So remains to be seen what happens here.
And for those who initially, when the 3G surface was introduced into Wales and perhaps didn't like the idea, today is an example of why it was needed. Well, I think the game's been called off.
I think it has, yes. Match abandoned.
So thank you for joining us on TNS TV. Thank you for joining us on TNS Radio in association with Henstone Distillery and Planet Hippo, and of course our ukgroup.com. But you can go and enjoy your Sunday lunch now, or if you had that a little bit earlier than normal, well, you can do whatever you were going to do after the game, because the fixture has been cancelled due to the weather. So it's over and out from us at TNS TV and TNS Radio. So the players, if you are on TNS TV, you can see the players walking off the pitch there with the respective staff and the officials. I don't think there's any complaints with that one today. It's a short match report, Sam. I don't know if it'd even be a match report today. It's a match report part one. So it's goodbye from Briton Ferry Llantsawel as we make our way back to Oswestry. Rather unexpected turnaround of affairs. Players are just making their way through the tunnel. Dan Williams, the last TNS player out, he spotted his family there, and so he's going to have a little wander across to say hello to them. But apart from that, they've all gone into the tunnel, into the shower, back onto the bus and back home to Oswestry. So short, I don't know about sweet, because we will have to return at some point later in the year, of course. I don't know when we're going to fit this in, because we do have a midweek game and a weekend one for the rest of the year. Might have to be something that's fitted in just into the new year, perhaps. We shall see. But as far as today's concerned, it's all over. Thank you for your company, however short it was, and we will be back on air this coming weekend, or in the week. Actually, I'm trying to work all my bearings out here, Sam. We'll be back on air in the week, because we host a Carnarvon on Wednesday night at Park Hall, and then it's the weekend when we will be again welcoming fellow JD Cymru Premier side Cardiff Metropolitan University to Park Hall. But that's over and out from us. Goodbye.